Welcome to the Thingy Show. I am your host, Ehsan Norouzi, and these are our top stories this week. Charles Taylor sentenced in The Hague. We're going to take a look at the oldest instruments ever found. Also, we're going to have a quick look at Canada, what's going on there. Have a look at the Diana Tran story. The 17-year-old honor student in Texas that got sentenced to jail for missing too much school. Also, North Carolina looking to outlaw science. We're going to have to take a look at the hero of the week. And what do we do when police break the law? Stay with us. We'll be right back here at the Thingy Show. Our first story this week. Charles Taylor, the former dictator of Liberia, was this week sentenced to 50 years in prison. Him being an old man, that means he'll die in prison. But he wasn't sentenced for the crimes against his own people. No, apparently that's okay. He was sentenced for what we can call the Guns for Diamonds program that he was running. Basically, he was trading guns against diamonds with the rebels in the neighboring country, Sierra Leone. One of the bloodiest civil wars this planet has ever known. Charles Taylor himself, he was running child armies back in Liberia back in the day. But apparently that's not the problem. Or at least that's not what the court in Hague thought to be the problem. The problem was him exchanging guns for diamonds. Couple of things about this. Last time I checked, no guns were made in Liberia. So who'll be making the real money off this, huh? Also, it's a small comfort. But I find it very comforting that no innocent people got hurt during the trial, at least. North Carolina did it again. Listen to this. Most scientists agree that sea levels are probably going to rise about a meter or so by the end of the century. But of course, this affects the coastal areas the most. Now, a lobby group representing the coastal areas in North Carolina are trying to bypass this problem by making it illegal to measure sea levels. Their own estimate is it will raise about 8 inches. Not a meter or so, but 8 inches. Now, this may sound stupid at first, but think about it. This opens the door to a whole new kind of legislation. Here are a few suggestions, and this brings us to this week's top 5. Top 5 suggestions for laws we can make against natural occurring stuff on the planet. On 5th place, tsunamis. Let's make them illegal. They just keep fucking up my favorite vacation spots anyway. On 4th place, hurricanes. Try lighting a cigarette in one. On 3rd place, earthquakes. Because unlike Mr. Bond, I like it stirred, not shaken. And on 2nd place, volcanoes. Because who cleans up after that shit? And most importantly, on 1st place of things to make illegal while we're in the process of making natural occurrences illegal anyway. Asteroids hitting the planet and killing everything on it. Now, if you don't understand why that should be illegal, you got a whole different sets of problems. I am El Comandante from the Free Internet Party. This is a message to everybody on YouTube. If you do not subscribe to this channel, we will produce horrible music and post it on YouTube. A lot of horrible music, way worse than Rebecca Black and that shit. Really fucking bad music if you don't subscribe to this channel. If you do, we won't post any music.